would define project management essentially as the body of knowledge, the skills for applying best practices and how we go about handling the completion of a project and meeting deadlines and requirements.
Yeah.
And basically that's going to be a working definition that kind of covers the general territory across the board.
Yeah, so there's definitely a lot of elements in project management, and it's applicable in every business, in every industry, in every business unit. You know, I know in talking to folks like yourself, things like IQ and AQ and EQ are all really important elements of project management. So maybe, can you talk to me about how those three Qs kind of work in your world?
Definitely. I actually enjoy speaking on the cues. I like to talk about it from the standpoint of leading with the right cues. And in terms of project management, I really see it as an opportunity to level up on your cues as a PM. For one, IQ is getting into your ability to learn. And from birth, going as you go through your development, once you get to a certain point, your IQ is pretty much what it is for the rest of your life once it reaches a certain point. Whereas you have your AQ and EQ, AQ being your ability to respond to changes and still keep going. How are you able to carry on and adapt once unexpected change or new circumstances or conditions present themselves?
Yeah.
Does it cause you to fall off or, lose your bearings?
Yeah.
And then we have EQ, which is dealing with essentially how well are you able to control yourself? How well are you able to recognize your emotions? What triggers you? And then also dealing with how well you are able to interpret the emotions of others and your relationship handling, how you interact with others and all. So with those dynamics, the IQ is definitely going to be how well we're able to grasp those essential skills, best practices, and what we apply in project management. The AQ, how do I go about leading a project, executing a project, and still contend with changes that come about when things don't go according to plan and keep things moving effectively and efficiently. And EQ, well, it's all about people. We may have one-man bands, but at some point you have to have others involved in execution of that project. And your ability to, monitor yourself, maintain that self-control as well as, build those relationships, whether it be with stakeholders, your project team, those are essentials to the completion of a project and being successful.